So the board that I've been working on recently has a Intel 8755 on it, which is an interesting chip. It's has ultraviolet erasable PROM in it, programmable read-only memory. So it does have a window in it that you can erase and reprogram. It's hard to find a programmer that will program these chips, though. I've seen some people online build their own. Wasn't really interested in going down that route. I was more interested in maybe doing something bit different. The board that I have has locations for two of these. There's slots for two ICs, and one is already populated and it has the monitor firmware in it. And then there's one that's just vacant. And I thought, well, what can I do with that? I could just put another 8755 into it, but that wouldn't be of much interest. So let's take a look at the data sheet. What's inside this thing? Well, there is an EEPROM. It's 2K by 8. It's a 5-volt part. I think it takes 25 volts to program this thing, though. It takes quite a bit of oomph. So it has other things as well. It has, let's look at the kind of the block diagram here. It's got the ROM in it, but it also has two I/O parts, a lot like an 8255. It has 8-bit parallel ports, and those ports can either be input or output. They're read-write, so it's doing a couple duties. So if you take a look at the signals, we have a bidirectional address bus and data bus. So A0 through 7 and D0 through 7 are multiplexed together. That's an 8080 artifact. So the data, either in or out, is shared with the address out only for A0 through A7. And you need to demultiplex it inside the chip. And I think it mentions that here. Yeah, internal address latch. Internal address latch. So that will become interesting. So there's a clock that I guess this part needs a clock. Don't know exactly why. Maybe it has some other things in it as well. It has a chip select. It has a pin IO memory, or IO not memory. So are you talking to the IO, like these ports, or are you talking to memory? Or actually reading memory only? And so that selects whether you're doing an IO operation or a memory operation. Then there's a read. You can either read from IO or read from memory, depending on the state of this. There is a IO write or an IO read. So I guess the read function is for memory only because there's an IO read and an IO write. So I guess the not read is just for reading the ROMs. Yeah, so it's an interesting part. I just don't understand why it needs a clock. That is pretty strange. Anyway, it is what it is. I thought, what if I wanted to just have the ROM function? What would it take to replace an 8755 with just a ROM chip? And the big hurdle is the A0 through A7, the multiplexed address data. So let me show you what I came up with. All right, so here's the 8755 socket. And if I want to put in a ROM chip, the only one I could find in KiCad was in 2764, a little bit overkill, but anyway, it works. I need to demultiplex the address from the data bus, and that's what this HC373 does. It's my latch. So it's going to take this bidirectional bus, and it's going to latch it when ALE is asserted. ALE says I have address information. You're going to latch this in here. Now you have A0 through A7. You always had the other lines as well. So really, I don't need a lot of lines. I need the chip select line so the address is correct. I need the read because we're going to be reading the ROM, and I need the ALA. But I don't need anything else. I just need the address and data. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in a ROM and a address latch and see if I can make a daughter card. All right, so here is my daughter card. Let's see here. Let's turn off the back silk, and let's turn off the pour. All right, so I have one set of pins that are the 40 pin, and I have another set of pins that are the 28 pins, and then I had to put in the 393. So I put it down here, and it's going to be decoding that address and then feeding it back up and around. So some of the lines just go straight across, D0, D1, D2. So I tried to lay it out, but it's pretty hard to get many pins to align. VCC, I have a little bypass cap here, and I have a little bypass cap here. But I think this will do what I want it to do. It looks a bit funny because there's two ICs smushed on top of one another, right? There's this is my ROM, and this is what would have been the 8755, but I'm not using it. I'm just using the pins. And then a couple bypass caps, and then the 393 will go at the bottom, and then IMSAI dog will go on the back. So there's IMSAI dog. Anyway, I think it should be an interesting project. See if we can get it to go.